Good morning. It is going to be hot today. Berlin is expecting 29 degrees today on this beautiful Sunday. And yeah, the only thing I could think of was to turn on some lights and some cameras and start playing video games. Not sure if that was the best idea, but let's see how it goes. I mean, how bad could it be? No, but honestly, I hope you all had a very good start into the month. I hope you had a great 1st of May, whatever you've been doing. Hopefully, I don't know, demonstrating, celebrating, commemorating the fact that people actually fought for this, for us to have rights, right? That's good stuff. That's always something worth remembering. So I'm always a little bummed when the 1st of May is all about party time. But I guess it's fine, right? Yeah, you had a great 1st of May. Berlin is always super busy on this day. We have a lot of demonstration and stuff going on. A lot of people in the city. It's insane, but it's also nice. And we were blessed by great weather, high temperatures. I think it was the first day of the last weeks that actually went beyond 20 degrees, and we reached like 6 degrees directly. And yeah, it's getting even hotter. It's supposed to be 29 today, and then it's going to cool down immensely, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday. So let's see how that goes. Apart from that, I did my nails. Love the new color. This is a part of a set that I bought from Holotaco, which is a pastel themed springtime kind of bundle. I absolutely love this. It has some nice glittery top coats as well, which I applied them once, and then I realized that there's these tiny little flowers in there that look adorable, right? But they are such a pain to get off again, to scrape them off the nail. So I decided not to. I think the normal like glittery hollow tacos that they offer, they're fine. And you can get them off quite well as well. But the other ones, a pain in the butt. So I decided to not go for those. But I definitely like the colors. And I also love the consistency of the polish that they sell. Anyway, big fan. On a different note, we've been playing some cassette beasts recently because I decided I need to finish that game. I kind of got hooked on the soundtrack again recently, with the I don't know if I told anybody. I probably told somebody. I bought a digital audio player a couple of weeks ago, and I got back into listening to music that I own, right? Which is nice. And I remembered that I actually own the soundtrack for this video game, which has a pretty dope soundtrack. So I downloaded it as a FLAC file and threw it on the digital audio player and been listening to it for the last days. And that kind of cued me to remembering the game. And I was like, oh, it was actually a dope game. You never got to finish that. Why are you like that? And I got back into playing Cassette Beasts in the last couple of days. I think I'm pretty far along the main quest. I think I could finish the main quest line in a couple of hours if I wanted to. I've been dilly-dallying around, catching, finding new creatures, doing side quests, leveling my companions, stuff like that. But I think if I sat down like this afternoon, I could probably finish it in a couple of hours. And then be done with it, unless I want to go achievement hunt. It's a pretty cool game. I've been meaning to do a video on it, but I'm really bad at doing videos at the moment. So maybe there's something coming up on that. Can't promise anything, but I've been meaning to do that, and there's something in the works. I've also done some leveling in Final Fantasy XIV, so I can continue the MSQ with my white mage, which was nice. I think I haven't leveled up the paladin sufficiently because I got sidetracked with other video games. I discovered a different creature collector. Apparently, I'm a creature collector person right now for some reason, which is called Beastie Ball. It's basically a creature collector / volleyball TTRPG simulation where you basically befriend little monsties and then they play volleyball against each other on a 2v2 field. Well, that looks kind of fun. It's an early access. It's hand-drawn. It promises a lot of additions and developments, so I'm interested to see how that goes. But I haven't touched it yet. So, man, the list of video games that I haven't touched yet is growing and growing at the moment. It's a thing, right? It's definitely an issue. It's not going to get better the more summer approaches, right? And the weather gets better. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, so there's that. So there's plans to finish Cassette Beast. There's plans to look into Beastie Ball. I really need to finish Monster Hunter Stories 3, and then I want to get into some old school Final Fantasy video games. I want to finish 9. I want to pick up 8, and I want to finish Tactics. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that on my PC, or maybe I'm gonna do it during the holidays on the Steam Deck, because this is a good Steam Deck game. Let's be real, right? It's a perfect Steam Deck game. So that's about that. In other news, we've had patch 7.5 released. I have no idea what that all entails. I've seen a couple of videos, and it's crazy. There's so much happening. Apparently you can pet your chocobo now, which is good, right? That's good. That feels like a much needed. Shit. I am nowhere near a place where you could pet your chocobo, am I? Got the timer just in time, which is kind of stupid because now we missed the summoning animation. But anyway, so apparently what you can do now is pet your little chocobo, right? Oh, buddy. Aww. That's gorgeous. That's just beautiful. Honestly, I'm so confused that the game didn't have that in it to begin with. Like, how can you introduce a chocobo, a game where you can own and ride a chocobo, and not introduce a petting animation? What is going on with you folks? I don't understand that. I literally don't understand that, right? Apart from that, there was some improvement to group pose apparently that I didn't check out. I literally didn't check it out. Something about eyelid adjustments and eye settings that have been added here. Haven't looked at it at all. I think there were some improvements to Party Finder, which I currently don't use because I mostly use Duty Finder, because I don't do any high level content at the moment. So yeah, I think that's about it. Apart from that, we were in Twine and we were doing the ongoing trolley problem MSQ, and honestly we should have, yeah, you know what, should have picked up these beautiful blue side quests to complete our ether currents in this area. Say, perhaps you could help me. As you've no doubt noticed, most of Twine's miners are Ronso. There is a Mist lad, though, the only one of his kind in the town. His name's Kisat. A bit of a loner, always digging by himself in places where you'll be lucky to find a few lumps of coal. Never mind gems and such. I often ask him why he doesn't mine the same spots as the rest of us, but he never gives me a proper answer. I dare say he would be more inclined to speak with an outsider, though. If you could get the truth out of him and see if anything is the matter, it would put my mind at ease. You can do that, buddy, of course. Absolutely. Man, there's so many of those. Let's pick them all up and see that we can. Swain has discovered something unusual in the delivery brought from the mine. Have you seen a charm like this before? I found it among the stones I brought from the mine. A lot of the workers wear these for good luck, and I expect whoever lost it is wondering where it went. It's the first time I've seen one made from cat's eye, so the owner shouldn't be hard to track down. I'd go and look for them myself, but I've got too much to do here. Would you be able to go in my place? The graveyard keeper is quite knowledgeable about charms and whatnot, so it might be worth asking him. Buddies, what is going on? So many blue quests in this little mining town. Oh, there's a little quick-witted scavenger. The quick-witted scavenger is concerned for his friend's safety. Oh, my poor friends, left to be eaten by horrid beasts. I feel terrible about running away, but what choice did I have? No point in all of us being killed now, is there? Finding someone to go in and retrieve the bodies, I mean, rescue them would absolve me of the blame. Yes, if you could go to the ruins of Kelk to look for 2 more scavengers, I would be very grateful. Yeah, buddy, sure, I have nothing else to do than to clean up after you, little guy. That is very important to me. Hey, Kisa. What's going on with you, little cat boy? A traveler, eh? What do you want with me? Lucky to find a couple of lumps of coal. Is that what he said? Shows how much he knows. You, on the other hand, might be a better audience for my master plan. Have you ever heard about an alloy called Nabathium? It's strong, light, and resistant to heat and friction. It was one of the most valuable metals in Amh Araeng, and a lot of their jewelry was made from the stuff. The trouble is, the techniques of mixing the alloy were lost in the flood. I've been looking for a way to make my own. And my search led me to a scroll that explains the method, right down to the last detail. After having a historian decipher it, I learned that I lacked one vital ingredient, rutabaga. And that is what I am digging for. Short of venturing into the MT, my next best option is to look for a vein here in Amh Araeng. Of course, I'd stand a much better chance to finding one if I had help, but I'd rather not have to rely on anyone from around here. Some of the Ronso miners take exception to the fact I'm mistled. They seem to think we're not built for this kind of work. When I find that rutabaga, they'll see how wrong they are. You know, this is the first time I've said more than about 2 words to anyone in a while. I feel better for getting that off my chest. This might be a bit sudden, but I have an idea. How would you like to see the moment I finally unearth that vein of ore? Well, what I really mean is that I need someone there to act as a witness. Otherwise, the others might think I bought a lump of it from somewhere, ludicrously expensive as it is, and am pretending to have dug it up myself. Will you do me the favor? You will? Thank you. Luckily, I found the perfect spot for my next dig. If my miner's hunch is correct, the ore should be waiting just below the surface. It is in Nuvi's leavings, so I'll wait for you there. Is there anything else near town? Yeah, there's... literally the outfit that my miner is wearing as well. This is kind of funny. Right. Give me a sec here. I mean, she's a little taller than me, right? But apart from that, I think I'm pulling that off quite well, am I not? Well, she's not. I mean, it's the exact same outfit. Ah, shit. Have to switch back to Paladin, of course. What's that that you have there? Here, it's a cat's eye charm, buddy. Can you tell me who lost that? Is the person dead because they lost their charm? That would make sense. Oh yes, cat's eye charms like this were once used to ward off misfortune. The tradition began with the Church of the First Light, and the gem represents their patron deity. Even though no one follows that old religion anymore, some of its customs remain, especially among the miners. You don't see many this exquisite, though. It seems to remember... Oh, I seem to remember the fellow with an eye patch kept a similar charm around his neck. It might even be the exact same one. I never caught his name, but he's not hard to miss. Last I saw him, he was leaving to mine Nuvi's leavings with some of the others. Okay, so everybody's going to Nuvi's leavings, apparently. This is where folks are hanging out nowadays. Okay. This is where all the cool kids are, I guess. them with our ether compass? No, we can't. No, we can't. Let's dance with swords. Dark. Dancing weapon. Oh, you look nasty. This little mole. I read thirsty mole and I was like, that's kind of weird. What's a thirsty mole? Oh, I didn't notice you there. What do you want? I just want to give you this cat's eye charm, buddy. And level up. Where did you get this? From some other guy? Gods. How could I have been so careless? This was all my sister left me behind before she... Look, I'd rather not talk about it, but I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. Ooh. Look at us. We did it. It's also nice because then we can continue the MSQ with the Paladin now that he's level 77. Boy, what happened? Oh no, we are under attack. See, it's always good to have me around. Phew, I'm glad that it's over. How am I supposed to concentrate on my work with all these creatures disturbing me? You certainly know how to handle yourself, though. That fiend never stood a chance. But I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. Hopefully nothing else will try to get between me and my dream. Many thanks, my friend. Nice. Honestly, I don't know if I'm supposed to do these small time quests, you know, and which ones contribute to anything. I was once told at some point the only ones worth doing are MSQ quests and blue ones. And the rest of them basically just provide some enrichment in terms of the tale and the story. And a little bit of XP, but nothing worthwhile in terms of you know, minions or something like that. But I could be wrong, honestly, I don't know. What do you want me to do here? Hey there, bud. You alright? I'm alive. Can it be true? But it is too early to celebrate. The youngest of our group is still missing. Please, you must find him. I will wait for you outside the ruins in case you need help carrying whatever is left of the poor boy. Why is everybody assuming everybody's dead? Jeez Louise. Come on, buddy, I'm gonna save you. There we are. Phew. Does that count as a near-death experience? I cannot wait to tell my friends. But first, we should make a hasty retreat, yes? Should in fact be making a hasty retreat. Let's go. Woohoo! I cannot thank you enough for saving us. How did you know we were here? Running away turned out to be the best choice. Not only did he escape, but he sent for help too. If he had tried to rescue us himself, he would probably all be dead by now. Better to run and scavenge another day, yes? I must remember to think of. And now... Well, southeast. Yeah, that's this part. We're gonna explore it in a second, I assume, right? We already have it. Almost there. So, we found a stone to repair the Talos, which apparently was mined by Guthyon's wife just before she died. So it bears her inscription, right? I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it for myself. Before you set it in the Talos, could you take it to Magnus? 3 long years he's believed she died for nothing. He must know that her sacrifice was not in vain. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Guthyong, for all your help. Oh, and before I forget, the most meaningful and important of 7.5 patch changes in the game is the fact that they consolidated dice, which literally opened up so much inventory space for me. I am such a messy inventory person. I keep everything. I have stuff in here from the Deltascape quests, even though I'm never going to use that equipment probably, right? I have some bolts and pedals here from the Deltascape quest. I think there's some older loot somewhere in here from the Rathalos quest still. 2 Rathalos scales that I never threw away. Some furnishing because I don't have a house, so I don't know where to put it. I just have it in my inventory. And just so much random stuff, man. And the problem is that my inventory used to always be full to the brim, right? And well, pulling together all the dies into basically 1 or 2, I think 3 different die sorts now. Really freed so much inventory space with my retainers that yeah, I could move in some stuff, and it's gonna get overcrowded in 2 weeks. Let's not kid ourselves, right? But for now, it definitely solved the problem. Absolutely, I very much appreciate it. I also think it kind of changes the. Where is he? He's not in the bar? No, he's behind the bar for some reason. It also solves the scarcity problem for some of those dies, right? Just having to. What the hell is that guy? Man! Shouldn't you just be the bar getting drunk and stuff? Oh, he's not outside. He should be somewhere behind this building. Right? Ah, he's up there. Man. Thought he was at the bottom. No, he's... Of course, he's still at the cemetery. Of course he is. What? Oh, it's you. If you've come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy. I told you before, it won't run, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus. Magna. No, she couldn't have. Magna. Take it. Do with it what you will. Are you certain? It would delay our plans, but... I said take it. It was you who found it. It's you who needs it. Looking at that stone, all I can see is... Please, just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see. Would you do the honors of delivering this to Araeng? I think this is the first Talos. This is the first Talos that this place has seen coming to life since the flood. Is that right? Thou art returned, and with Leon I would see. As promised, the Talos has been made ready to receive its heart, thank in no small part to Jarek, Thafi, and Mephilia. But last, we shall return time to the timeless, this sentinel of stone, that we may press on towards Amh Araeng. Fix this trolley, for God's sake. Very good. Let us begin.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready. It's working! It's working! Magnus!
For this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble? This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't.
It's definitely not a worthy trade-off.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth.
That's actually beautiful.
Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
It's okay that Thancred grieves, but it's not your fault.
Not today.
Guess we'll still have to wait for Thancred to overcome all of his emotions.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Amh Araeng. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like Amh Araeng, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing?
Huh.
The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for his energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing him at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of him, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you? The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space.
So how did you do it?
Much less in possession of his mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
Okay.
I see. You had a hand in Alak as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift.
Okay.
'Tis a boon born of sacrifices yet unmade. The parting gift of brave heroes who will one day give their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
I think, and I hate to say that, I think I'm starting to like the development that Amh Selch is taking, and I think I can. I think I can see where the writing is going with this, right? And I'm slowly starting to understand his point of view, but he's still very much unbearable. Yeah, but I'm interested in seeing him completing his story arc, right? And getting there. Mine apologies for the delay. Minfilia and I had a private matter to discuss. Which bringeth me to the question, how didst thou find Thancred during your search? He spoke of Minfilia, of his own accord. Oh, I see. 'Tis well that he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject. Mine intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end he refused to heed my counsel. A time will come when they must face the reality of their circumstances. But I have faith that all will be well in time. Now, let us not tarry any longer. The Talos and the Amh Araeng await. Are we fixing that trolley? Is that what's happening after all this time? Oh, Magnus. That's actually a beautiful, beautiful man. Look at that quest header there, man. Ah, God. This stupid game. It's been years since I've seen a Talos in such fine shape. Would that Agna was here to see it, or our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines. Even after you'd found the Leonine, I refused to believe it could work. Gods, what a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talos, for both their sakes. On behalf of my family and all the miners of Twine. Thank you. Well, enough chitter chatter. Let's get you to the Amh Araeng, eh? Everything seems to be in order. I take it the Talos' presence resolves the issue of the gate? That, yes. It's designed to open at the Talos' approach. And we can finally go to the Amh Araeng. You certainly can. All that remains is a final check of the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get that Talos over to the mines and keep a close eye on it around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Let us repair to the mines, then. Before we go, while you were away with Daedalus, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one, it's the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. After so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it. Good luck. Minfilia, we should hurry. Magnus and the others are probably wondering where we are. Oh, where are we going? Oh, sheesh. Okay. Doesn't make me feel very safe, to be honest. Did I mention I was afraid of heights? Gonna push the cart now. All right. So this is it. We're finally going to Amh Araeng. I've thought long and hard about what to say to her, to the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came I would know, but with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. No reason to give up, though. Not when so much is at stake. Thank you all for helping me get there. Now, let's not keep Magnus waiting. Should we get all aboard? Oh no, this is a duty. A little primitive looking, I'll admit, but Daedalus Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talus to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple, even we can do it, which makes it for fewer accidents. Speaking of which, are you ready to board? Apparently I am. How is this a duty? What is happening here?
Ariange?
Thou must needs carry on without me. The path to Amh Araeng lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Alize and the others of our progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Then you and the others can meet us in Amh Araeng after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
Ariange. Thank you for everything.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you've finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble. tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Amh Araeng. Godspeed.
I'm still not sure how this is going to be a single player duty. What are we doing?
Ah, that must be the gate.
Magic.
Well, so far so good.
Wait, is that Ranjit?
How the hell are you on the other side of that gate already, man? So how the hell did you break my Talos?
You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell.
Gukumats?
Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint.
Okay.
Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals. You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
No,
Will she though?
I won't.
I don't think she will.
I won't let you.
She's gonna kick your butt, man.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you. And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again? We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us. Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
I think we have a very, very different definition of salvation, you and I.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved.
That's my girl.
However much it hurts, and however hard it gets. It's my life, and I want to live it on my own
There it
terms.
is.
And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived, no matter what you say. I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them. Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you! Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
Maybe there weren't enough villains in her life. Did you think about that, huh?
I heard what you said. And I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken.
Finally, Thancred.
You have to go, now!
Thancred, no!
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me.
Are you running?
I leave her in your hands.
Hurry!
Holy moly. I thought we came here for a fight, but apparently we just running. Come on, girl. Let's get you to your destiny.
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
You think yourself a protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
Oh god, this is about daddy issues. Shit, I think I have to fight, but I have to fight as... I have to fight as... Ah, shenanigans. I don't feel like there's much happening here, to be honest. Man. Doesn't feel like a battle I can win somehow. Doesn't feel like a battle I can win. This does not feel like a battle I can win. Sheesh.
Feast of my blood, answer my call.
Okay.
Rend my foes and ward their blows.
Dude, that looks so badass. Jeez Louise. Oh, that was smart. I need time to line up. Clean shot, okay? Sheesh. Fuck, this is not gonna work, is it? Come on.
When will you learn?
Yeah, that's a lot of... What are we doing with these? I'm not sure. Evade, perfect deception. What's perfect deception? Oh, here. Ah, okay. Ah. Okay, are we gonna do this again now? Gonna take forever. That was silly. Shouldn't have done that anyway. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Use a potion right now. Okay, here we going again. We're gonna do this again, right?
No quarter!
Shit. Now, the problem is that I need to... Okay. Freaking hell. Okay. Oh man, I don't want to do this again. Come on, please don't let me die. Please don't let me die. Wow, okay, I hate it when that happens. There we go. Let's try this again. Stop hitting me. And I think I shouldn't be using that potion so early. That's just a waste of resources. Now let me use that potion first, please. Shit. I can't use this again, right? I can, okay. Okay, but I can't move as long as I'm in there, right? That's the main issue here. I mean, I gotten him down to 31. I'm slowly chipping away at his hit points, but this is bad. Yeah, come on, thank Red. Man. Okay, he's coming in for another serpent attack. Soul Deep Invisibility. Where are we gonna? Come on. Yes, there we go. Oh man.
would have her suffer and die, I would spare her that fate.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide, ever again.
Again. That was badass, Thancred. Man. You did it, buddy.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save. A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything to hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion, your love, then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life. Oh, Minfilia.
Give me a second here, folks. I'm not sure we're having connectivity issues.